Hey guys, for those of you who haven't noticed, I uploaded 2 videos about Patreon and then I completely deleted it. And the reason why I decided to delete it altogether and make this video instead is because this one will just go on YouTube, and then I just put one of my Poro drawing tutorials on my Patreon account. So I started this like a week ago, but I didn't get to set up the stuff for the taxing stuff, because there's a tax form you need to fill out for US to not tax you if you don't live in US, and I live in Canada, so I gotta fill that out. But I asked my dad to do it, and then long story short, we kind of messed up the internet, and then we had to like reconnect all the devices. So now we're all good and everything's back up, and basically I explained all my rewards in those Patreon videos, but I decided why not just explain it and put it on YouTube, because it's going to take a long time. First off, I do want to say, if you're a kid watching this, make sure you get your parents' permission to support me on Patreon if you want to, but don't like force your parents to do it, because it is a monthly thing that you need to pay for. Don't think that it's a free thing or something like that. Or if you're earning maybe minimum wage-ish, kind of budget before you decide to actually roll into this. If you're earning any type of wage, I would suggest budget and decide, like, make sure you will have that amount before you decide, because I don't want anyone saying like, oh, I want to support you, but I don't have, say for example, you said you wanted to pay like $20 per month to me, but then you found out that you didn't have $20 on 1 month, and you're like, I don't have that extra money, so I'm going to use it and give it to you still, but you need that, say for example, for like food. Say for example, you need it for dinner and you end up giving it to me. Please don't do that. Please make sure you budget and make sure you have that money on the extra side. And it's not because I want the money, it's because I want to make sure that you guys are budgeting for yourselves. I don't want anyone, like, I don't want to find out that anyone has given up a lot of their stuff just for me. Like, personally, make sure you have that amount extra on the side per month. If your income's a little unsteady, like, make sure you're kind of thinking about like which one fits you better, because I don't want to be like, I don't want you to choose like $30 per month and find out that like it's too intense to like pay that much per month. So definitely be cautious when you're doing this. This is for your benefit. That's why I'm telling you guys this. Otherwise, I would just go all random. But it's not because I want the money. It's because I care about you guys, and I want you guys to make sure that you have enough set on the side if you want to support me. Now, this is something you don't need to do. Definitely don't feel the need, and don't feel sad or feel less than a patron. Like, don't feel like you're lower level on than a patron who's supporting me on Patreon. Definitely, you guys are still equal level. It's just they get kind of an exclusive content thing, which in the end I will end up showing you guys anyways after I send it to them first. So I'll send it to them the day before, and then after I will post it. So here is my account. It says Made X Bunny. Sorry if my camera is shaking, because I don't have steady hands and I don't have a stand here right now. And it says Made X Bunny is creating anime style drawings, which is basically what I do. And you can see my big cat owl, which I love, and my logo right there. Basically, I put my Poro tutorial up just so that way people can see what my tutorials are like. These are my new tutorials anyways that I have started for Fridays only. So basically I explain myself. I use my nickname Aries, yes, so I don't like to use my actual name sometimes, just because it's kind of private, as in my dad doesn't want me to use my actual name a lot of the time, so I end up using a nickname. So that if you're wondering why I'm using a nickname, or if you know my name, then that's why. So yeah, and basically I explain my YouTube channel and everything, why I created a Patreon account, so that way I can get physical prints and posters for my artwork, so that way it's like a plan that I want to do, like it's sell at expos and sell online to people around the world, and it's kind of like a website online business type of deal that I wanted to do. And what do you get out of it? Basically, I say these things. I'll explain what you get out of it though on the side for the stuff. So yeah, and then my other social media, and then the thank you for my support, and then I just post my regular stuff that I post to all my social media accounts anyways. So the first tier is kitten tier. So it's $5 per month. Basically, it's just $5. I don't know why it says or more. Like, I don't know why it says or more, to be honest, because it's not supposed to be or more. It's just supposed to be $5. I might need to see that. So my kitten tier, whoever pays me $5, I will just call them the kittens. And basically, I say even though it's $5, it means a lot to me, which it does, because it does make a difference for my artwork, and kittens get love too. And you get a coloring page that I will create for you. It's only of a cute animal though. I won't do like people because it's super intense, and I'll probably end up continuously drawing myself, which I do for most of my art because those are my original characters. But I'm only doing cute animals, and the day after I give you a coloring page, I will then mention you on my Facebook art page while posting the coloring page. So basically, I'm gonna draw an animal, outline it with my outlining marker, and then I'll scan it as a black and white, so that way you guys will get it, and then I'll privately message it to you on I will privately message it to you on Patreon. I think you can do it on Patreon. I'm not sure if you can message images. If you guys know, please tell me in the comments down below, but I tried to search it up and I couldn't find anything. But please tell me if you can privately message on Patreon, if you can privately message images, because that would be very useful for me. And then all rewards will be given at the end of each month. Now, there is no limit to this $5 reward just because it's the lesser rewards. So basically, I didn't put a cap on how many people can do. Maybe if it gets out of hand, then I will do it. But for now, since I'm just starting and no one's actually supporting me right now, then I will do this. The next tier is $10, and it's the bunny tier, so basically all my bunnies. And basically I say thank you for your support. Bunnies have bigger ears here. So basically what I'm trying to, I kind of was playing fun with it, as in like bunnies have bigger ears, so they get a bit more. So you get the same coloring page as the previous tier, and you get the day. But you get the day after I give you the coloring page. I will mention you on Twitter and Instagram art pages. On my Twitter and Instagram art pages that I like. Basically, I'll mention you and I'll post the same thing. And I'll post the coloring pages. But these guys get it on Facebook. The $5 gets it on Facebook, and the $10 gets it on Instagram. On scroll. Why isn't it scrolling? Okay, sorry, my mouse is terrible. But basically, the $5 only gets it on Facebook. You get a mention on Facebook. If you pay $10 for my bunny tier, you get mentioned on Twitter and Instagram. So you don't get mentioned on Facebook, but you get mentioned on Twitter and Instagram. So you get twice the amount of mentions. And also you have access to my Discord. You will have access to my Discord chat, which I will only have for my patrons. And basically I will give tips on artwork. You get to show me your artwork, and if you have any questions on maybe how to draw a certain thing, I'll like try to message you and see what I can do to help you and stuff like that. And all of the rewards again will be given at the end of each month, except the Discord chat tips. You can message me whenever and I will just give you tips on the spot. Now, I'm kind of new to Discord, so please don't be like, oh, you're slow on Discord if you sign up for Patreon. Like, I'm really, like, new to Discord because it's technically a chat for gamers, but I'm not really aware of how it fully works. Like, every time I go on, I get confused on how to program certain things on it, so please don't be mean to me. So my $20 one is Cat and Corgi tier, and I know I pronounce Corgi wrong all the time, and it's because I don't know, I just stuck with it, like, and I know I mispronounce it, but I stuck with it, and that's how I pronounce it, but it's actually Corgi. But basically, this is $20, and basically I said, you help me twice as much, thanks a bunch. And you get the same coloring page as all the previous tiers, a digital copy, and the new thing is that you will get a digital copy of how I would color the coloring page. So basically, I'll send you a black and white scan, which is basically my coloring page of that drawing, and then afterwards I will personally go and color that drawing, and then I will give it, and then I will scan that again, and then I will give it to you guys, so that way you guys get exclusively how I would color it. But then the day after I give you the rewards, I will mention your name on my Tumblr art page, which means I will post those, I will be posting the digital copy of I will be posting a picture of how I colored the coloring page onto my Tumblr, and then I will mention you there. But all of these mentionings and stuff like that will happen the day after, so you guys get the first, like the first time, how do I explain it? You guys are first to see the drawings like a day ahead, so yeah. And then you also get tips that I will give on Patreon as well, on Patreon only Discord chat as well. So basically you get same thing, kind of. And again, as I said before, you can read this. The rewards will be given at the end of the month, and Discord chat tips will be just given whenever you want. My next one is my cat owls. $30, sorry, not 30%, $30. Basically, I just made something like a little fun, just for the thank you, but basically I said flying into support and taking up the most space in the house. Basically, I'm talking about a house, and if a cat owl was a pet, you can see its size right here compared to my people. The cat owl is supposed to be larger than a person. So yeah, so I said gigantic, majestic creatures who love my attention. So you guys basically get more rewards, so that's why you get technically more attention. And it says thank you for the most support. Right now the most support that you can give me is $30. I'm not gonna ask for 50 because I've seen people do that, but I'm not going to overwhelm myself right now because I'm slightly new to this. So please don't, like, please be aware that I'm not gonna add that many tiers until maybe like later. Until I get a hang of it. So basically you get the same coloring page as the previous tiers, a digital copy of how I would color the coloring page, which is basically the same as the $20 one. But on the day after I give you the rewards, I will mention your name on a special YouTube video that I will create. So basically I will create a special YouTube video showing the digital copy of how I drew, of what I drew, and then like the digital copy of how I colored the coloring page, and I'll show on my YouTube video, but you guys will be mentioned at the end of the YouTube video because you are my patrons, so you get to be mentioned on the end. And basically that's the day after I send all the rewards to you, so you basically get a day ahead. So you get it a day ahead compared to all my social media again. And this is a lot of talking, I know, guys. It might be boring. I need to explain all of these to you guys though, just in case you want to sign up. So yeah, so and you also get tips that I will give on Patreon too. So basically, any drawings that you have or anything that you kind of want to learn how to draw and you're messing up or something, or you feel like you need like a critique or something, definitely I will give you tips. So yeah, and all rewards will be given at the end of each month. So basically that's it for that. So all of it is explained. $5 is kitten tier, as I said before. $10 is bunny tier. You are a bunny. Cat and corgi tier is $20, and if you pay $30, you get to be my cat owls, which are the largest animals that I have so far. And yeah, and all of these coloring pages and whatnot will be only of mythical creatures and creatures like cat owl, but I won't do anything with cat owl because I already have cat owl. But I will do other things too. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was super long, but I needed to explain to you guys. Check in the description box below. That's where my Patreon link will be. So if you want to support me, you can. I'm going through the process of getting used to all this stuff. So please, like, if you sign up, please don't be like, why are you unsure about how to do stuff or working on the website and stuff? It's legit because I am new to using this stuff. So yeah, but tell me in the comment section down below if you can actually, if you can send images through private message on Patreon. That would be super helpful to me because I don't know, and if it's not that, then I will have to think of like another social media account that I would have to be able to send to my Patreon, to my patrons. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check down the description below. There will be my social media accounts if you want to check out. So my social media accounts are there, so you can like and follow those so you get notified for all my postings and stuff, and you get more progress work out of that. And also don't forget to check out my Patreon if you want to help support. Thanks for watching, and thank you for all your support so far. Bye.